Welcome back to Fields and Skylines. Let's play Farming Simulator 22. So White Farm. Still in June. We are going to wrap up June here. Just some quick talk about what we need to finish. We're going to sell the rest of our jam. We got 4 more pallets. Got to carefully drive that somewhere. Then we'll probably jump into July where we will get to harvest. See, I thought we'd be doing some harvesting in June here because I thought we planted some barley. But no, we planted wheat, which, mistake on my part, should have planted barley, probably didn't set the right seed. That's alright though, because chickens will eat wheat if we have to give it to them. We'll be alright. And then we'll just throw barley in this field here in a little bit. The oats will be ready shortly, as will, so I think the oats, we'll harvest soon as well. So next month we got oats and wheat we will be doing. So we'll be doing a lot of harvesting next month. So that'll be this episode. So I want to jump right to it. Let's jump in the truck, fire it up, find out where we're selling our jam. Hopefully we can get there in one piece. Driving this trailer on this truck isn't the greatest. I might fix this truck. Strawberry jam. Fast food is $23.36. Wholesale, $12.36. So wholesale is still the best. Tag it. We're going to carefully drive there. Before I do that, I am going to return our leased item here, the sensor, because we're going to purchase that next month with some of our proceeds from selling the jam and the milk that we sold and all that stuff that we sold. Also, maybe before we jump into next month and after I'm done selling this stuff, I'm going to talk about our long-term goal of ours. I know we've been talking a lot about short-term, what are we going to plant in this field, how are we going to afford to buy this thing that we need or lease this thing, but we haven't really talked about any. I'm going to wholesale. Oh, son of a gun. Carefully turn around. We haven't talked about our plan for a super long-term goal other than like, hey, we're going to do chickens, we're going to do dairy, we're going to grow these certain crops. I was thinking about doing pigs, but just the whole sugar beet potato thing doesn't entice me, and I really don't know if there's like, will you lose money if you're buying pig food to feed them, or can you do partially feed of them and will they grow, and will you make money doing that? So I'm going to probably maybe hold off on pigs and just focus right now on cows and chickens and becoming a large dairy farm that also does some crops. And I have a plan for this. It's expensive, but everything is expensive, and it'll take time to earn enough money to get to it. But I think if we buy cows and we're smart about how we sell our crops, and if we're smart about how we, if we do silage and we continue to, get more milk and sell milk and continue with the jam and hit the jam at the right times and expand our berries and stuff like that, I really think we could get there in a year or two. Because, well, I'll show you when we get back. I will sell this jam, and then I will see you back at the farm. All right, we are back at the farm. As you can see, we made, so our money total is at $65,066. I spent about $1,200 fixing up the truck and the trailer, so using some of the jam profit. So now, though, fun part. Let's talk about our super long range plan. So you see, this is a nice grass field. This field will support up to about 32, 33 cows or so with good yields and everything like that. If we look here at our farmland view, this field is 1.11 HAs, hectares, um, valued at $90,000. So there's a grass field here, which is a little bit larger than that, 1.67 hectares, and a grass field here close to the farm, which is 4. So there's two ways to go about this. This one down here is 275,000. This grass field here is 120,000. So here's my thought. And this expansion is kind of long term, but what I'm thinking of doing is expanding our dairy and chicken. So how are we going to do that? And because I want to kind of keep with the theme of the map, the cool thing is with this map, they have the white cow shed. It's about 80 grand to place. And if you look at it, it's a spitting image pretty much of the one over there, except for it doesn't have the silage bunker. So I was thinking we could place it nicely in here somewhere, right? 80 grand-ish. Probably have to do some landscaping. Then also we could place next to it another one of those chicken coops, which is this fella here for 8 grand. So we're at 88,000. Maybe call it 90 plus another, I don't know. We'll just say 100,000 with the landscaping. But that would also still leave a little bit of grass here. Definitely not enough to feed 45 cows. But I think with the grass that's kind of left over here, and then buying this grass field, we definitely would have enough grass to pay for or to feed 45 cows from this barn and some number of cows in this barn. And then I think what we can do is try to then earn enough where we could maybe sell a grass field and buy this grass field here, which is that big 4-acre one. And this one definitely would be big enough to feed all of our cows, right? And I think that's our 2-stage expansion plan. How we get there from 65,000 to like 200 and some thousand, it's a long way off. I think we definitely need to get, up to our 30 cows in here that we can sustain. I think we need to look at making sure we keep doing crops. Maybe there's a small crop field. We could buy maybe this field here or something to help earn some extra money, or maybe a smaller field we could just plant. Like we could plant grass maybe in this smaller one here, but I kind of like the rotation of our crops, and I don't want this just to be all about having to do grass. So yeah, so there's definitely some options we have. So like this field 24, if we wanted to get it for crops, it's 80, it's 65, 135. So, there's options we can do kind of interim, but I think that's our plan, is to get another white barn with chickens, because we definitely can grow the barley to feed all the 300, 700 chickens that we would have. And that would produce a lot of eggs, a lot of money. I think we can then expand our garden. So that's the other thing. Like, let's say now we did have a lot of room of grass over here. Let's say we just used a lot of that grass to grow some more strawberry gardens kind of around that barn. Plus that barn will give more storage of bales. I just think that makes sense. We have a slurry pit right here, which I bet it could tie into. We would have to put down another manure pit. And I think we can even sell slurry and manure on this map. Let's take a look. Yeah, wholesale will buy it. No, that's not what I wanted. Yep, wholesale buys slurry and manure. So like, if we really just wanted to sell, like if it became too much for what we have to spread on our own, we could definitely sell it. So I think that is our super long-term goal, right? We would definitely have to buy another feed mixer and maybe just a little bit more work once we get there, but I think that's our long-term goal, and I think that's a great goal. So with all that said, I think now we will jump into July and start a harvest. We're also going to look for contracts, and then we'll also have to buy that sensor so that we can pH and FERT that grass field so it keeps giving us good bounty. And then I'm trying to decide, do I just want to buy some cows now? Where are we at? We have 15. Yeah, let's jump up to another 5 cows. So I'm going to buy ones ready for milking. Boom. Boom. There we go. All right. Cows are bought. That's more milk. We'll buy the sensor. Most of our money will be gone. We'll spend the rest of our money buying FERT and stuff like that. So I will jump ahead and I will see you in July. We are back in July. So that's good. I believe we will have some oats and wheat to harvest, which is also good. A little bit of work on the farm other than grass work or whatever we've been doing. Let's take a look. We have some eggs we could sell. Yay. Money coming in. Probably have a little milk we could sell. Do we need to water these? I don't know. I might have to go in. Let's see. What's it say? Oh, they got good water. They all have about the same. So, yep, we have wheat here. Awesome. We'll harvest that wheat up. I think we have wheat or oats. Yeah, I can see the oats are ready to be harvested. So, good day of harvesting. Possibly some egg sales. We will crack on. We are gonna also need to buy the sensors so we can spread some spread the lime. We'll probably need to spread some FERT, but I was going to do that after we plant. Also gonna roll straw, so we're gonna have a lot of straw. We'll keep some. We might eventually sell some. Come on. There we go. All right. So yeah, there is plenty to get done in this month. Hopefully it'll be smooth sailing in this episode today. We're gonna go ahead and park this up right over here so our combine has room. Jump in the combine, get the harvest going. Happy days. Low on fuel. We should have enough fuel to get through this first one, and then after that maybe I'll add. Well, you know what? We're right by the fuel. Let's go grab some while we're over here. So we'll fuel up, and then we will hook up. Wow, we're taking on fuel. Not very quickly. Huh. We are going to be buying some fuel, it looks like. No. Buy. So, 1,000 liters of fuel. This thing, holy cow, does it suck fuel, which is something that is good to know. Alright, we're going to get hooked up. I couldn't have put this in a worse spot to get hooked up. And then we're going to go on and get to harvesting. Probably do this in a time lapse. Maybe we will see. Probably do this in a time lapse. So we're going to do harvesting. Oh, wait. Enable draw. There we go. We'll do this in a time lapse. Lots to get done. So I will crack on and get this harvested. I'll see you when this field is done. All right, we are back at the store. I'm here to check the sales. Ooh, big fent, can't afford it. Um, but we're here to buy that crop sensor. I think it's time. Both tractors can use it. And then when we're ready, this tractor, I'll just buy it on the tractor. So we're going to put sensor. We're going to put a little weight on it. Maybe 1,000 pounds sounds good. Um, Big purchase. Currently have some workers working, which is all right because we are going to have a lot of straw and we're going to sell a bunch of that straw in the future. Also, we'll be selling some of that crop as well. And we still have 31 grand plus a bunch of silage and hay we could sell when needed. Well, not a bunch of silage. A bunch of hay we could sell. A bunch of straw we're going to sell. I mean, we have a lot of stuff we can sell. We're in good shape. I mean, I know it's going down the money, but I think we have enough repetitive income to keep us above the red until we do our big sells in January of all the harvests. But it definitely is a tool we need. So I think we're in pretty good shape. The yields are looking great on that wheat field. Well, I don't know, I don't say great, but they're much better yields than what they were when we harvested first time around. I'm expecting the oats to not be so good because it looks very over fertilized. So the oats probably won't turn out so good. But yeah, I think all in all, this barley, or what was supposed to be a barley field, this wheat field, is in good shape. I'm also going to hook up to the baler and start baling. I also saw that the grain AI driver is full, so I'm probably going to also hustle over there as well. But we will continue with harvest season. See you in a bit. Just finished cleaning up the workers' missed spots. Just dumped the last of our wheat. We'll head over to the oat field and get headland started on that. Well, I'll just get this over there, and then I'll dump the wheat, get that over there, and then start a headland, just so that less moving around. And then once we got the headlands done, I'll probably hire up a worker and go back to the straw gathering. We are going to have a lot of straw, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with being able to sell a bunch of straw off. Doesn't bring in a great deal of money, but you know, in bulk, it's a nice payday. It is a nice payday. So let's jump in here. We're gonna dump this, and then I'm gonna actually fill the barley, feed the chickens with the remaining barley, and we'll start fresh with the wheat when we need to. So, all in all, I think harvest day is going well. We will check here shortly. I don't know, whenever the clock ticks to the right time, we'll check, see if there's contracts or anything we might want to do. I'm looking for grass contracts so I can build up like silage particularly, or hay, but so we can build up a good supply of those things so that we can have a good sell-off once we feel comfortable with it. And there's good money in doing those types of contracts. There really is. There could be some harvesting contracts that come on the board, which we may want to take a look at. I'm definitely not harvesting potatoes or sugar beets or anything like that. My rule of thumb is don't do it. Alright, we're dropping straw. I am not seeing the greatest yields. It's a little green. That's good. I mean, it's not going to be great because I know we've over-fertilized in here. So, but it hopefully won't be too awful. Again, we can sell a bunch of this later in the year and make a little bit of money. I am going to crack on and get this headland done, hire up a worker, and get back to doing some straw. Don't know if we'll do a jump cut here or if we'll do just a bit of speed. I don't know where we're at for time-wise, but it'll either be a time lapse or a jump cut depending on how the video is shaking out. So we'll see in a bit. Workers completed. They didn't do a very good job. A tough field because of the angle and stuff, so I'm going to clean up some bits here. And then we will probably call it an episode. Off camera, I'll finish up the baling, collect the bales, and that type of stuff, and then we'll stay in July in the next episode to get the grass field taken care of, and probably start getting these fields ready to go for planting. I know this one's going to be corn, so we don't have to do much. The other one's going to become barley, so that one we do need to get prepped. This one, not so much. So we'll lime both these fields, and that's about it. But yeah, I think it was a fun episode, and I want to say thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed and you're enjoying the channel, please do. And as always, please comment down below. Let me know what you think about our big time plans, and really trying to double down on the milk and the cows and chickens in the comments. Thanks again. Have a great day. See you next time.